see what I'm gonna do right here. Refresh. Where's my eyeshadow palette? Here. Skip that. I don't know what this is. What the heck is my mouse? What? Huh? Baby, I don't know what you're saying. Go eat your food, please. You haven't eaten yet. Go eat your food. I really need you to go eat, baby. Go eat. Yes. Because mommy said so. Remember what mommy told you about saying why? That's not nice. Yeah, go eat your food. You fell asleep before the food got here, and I need you to eat because you didn't want to eat breakfast. Hi, Scarlett. Whew, being a mom. Being a mom. Especially when my kids are at the age and they feel like they don't need to listen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do something a little different. I've been doing color for like the past 4 days now. So we're going to kind of dip into something new. I know this is another early live, but I have class at like 4:15 today. And that one's a really, really long class. So I wanted to go ahead and get on here beforehand. As you can see, brows are done. What makeup look am I doing today? So we're going to go into the Precious Metals palette. I know y'all are so used to me going to my color. We're going to do something different. This palette is super gorgeous. It's full of neutrals, so we're gonna do a neutral makeup look. I feel like something that's cute for like weddings or prom, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting my base because I did not do that off camera. But how is your day going? Hi, Kenzie, how are you? So I'm gonna use the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer because all my white concealer, once again, I said this in my last slide, look at me being lazy, guys, is put up and I just don't feel like digging for it. So I'm going to use this. This is also a pretty good base too. Like I said, the look we're doing today, because we've been doing color for so long, we're just going to do some browns, some neutrals, but it's still going to be full glam. Trust me, it's still going to be full glam because what else would I do? I think we all love a full glam here. So I'm going to go ahead and set the base. This is my first time using this concealer as a base for my complete eyeshadow looks. Normally when I use this is to cut a crease. So I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to play out as a full base. Oh, you're taking notes for prom? Period. All right, so I'm sorry. I had to pause for a second because my son is yelling for me. He has been complaining all day about his siblings. And the thing about it is they're not even doing anything to him. He's just entering that age where he just seems like everything is annoying him. Oh my gosh. Being a mom is very interesting. Okay, so like I said, so since this, well, I guess, Kenzie, since you're taking notes for prom, you said you just had your prom? Hi, Chloe. What is up? What is up? All right, so 1 second, guys. Hold on, because, hold on. Let me get to this. Almost fell. I know you're probably like, girl, what the F? Yep, it's one of these days. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm back. Woo! I had to run up the stairs. I was fast too, wasn't it? How old is my son? He's 4. Hi, Chloe. Hey. And you're new too. Hi, Sandy. I feel like I've been seeing you around. Y'all, I just ran up the stairs. And right now, I am really out of shape. Whew! This is what I get for being a big bag. Anyway, so Kenzie kind of stated on there, even though she already had her prom, we could still do like a prom or like red carpet glam. So that's kind of what we're going to go for today. So like I said, I'm going into the ColourPop Precious Metals palette. This palette is super gorgeous. It's full of neutrals. So let's go ahead and get started. New as of yesterday. Well, I'm glad you are here, friend. So let's see. I'm still trying to catch my breath. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have run up the stairs. So I'm going to use Invest in Me. That's the name of the color. And I'm going to use that as a transition shade. We're not going to do any crazy cut crease today. We're still going to give glam, but more on the like less structured side. So I'm going to tap this on. But I'm glad you guys are here with me. Like I said, I have class at 4:15. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get on really late today. So let me go ahead and get on now. I feel like now is the best time too. What do y'all think about this time of me getting on? Let me know. Y'all, I literally am out of breath. I should not have ran up them stairs. It is eating me up. Tell me I should get in shape. Seriously. And the thing is, I try to take up Pilates, but maybe I need to do a little bit more as far as working out because that made me tired. Woo. You have tennis at 4? Well, what time is it where you are? Because I might be able to finish this look before you even have to go. All right, that's really pretty transition shade. And I'm probably not even going to overdo it with the layers as far as the colors I'm on. Because I feel like this look should be super achievable. If you practice enough. I feel like most people are actually scared to do more than like 2 colors. But it's not that bad. It's really not. 12. Oh, that's not bad, girl. I'll be done long before the end. Long before the end. Not at all. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell you guys, because I often get this when I've been getting on my lives, also just in comments like that's been going around my channel. Everybody's been asking me like, do I have any tutorials for specific things? So what I did today was, I don't know if you guys can see my description, but I linked my playlist in the description. So if I get done at a decent time today and you guys still want to watch some makeup looks, I have that included in the description. So you can just go over there and hang out, press play, and just kind of see everything. You gotta get ready to make food. What you gonna make? Cause you finally caught a live. You usually be at work. Oh, Period, you off today? Well, good. You get to tune in and we get to do some makeup together. How are you? Hey, girl. Hey. Your thesis is funny. Sober. Oh my gosh, girl. How has that gone? Cause I know you said you was up late trying to do that. You said you're getting ready now because you're an overthinker. Girl, that's how I am. I'm a master procrastinator. Hey, Cam. No. Naomi, no. Get out the kitchen. They're literally in there slamming the cabinets. What in the world? Y'all, my kids are something else. Because what in the world is that for? You said you don't even know what to make. Hey, Ari. Healthier, easier recipes. Girl, make a salad. Make a, what is the name of that place? Tropical smoothie? Yeah, do one of those. Girl, do one of those. Those be good. What brush am I using? So this is Tres Luce or something like that. This is a really old brush. Honestly, I need to get some new brushes. It's the B101. It's an eyeshadow brush, but I seriously need to update my brushes. I think I'm going to go to Morphe and get some more brushes for sure. Okay, so now that I got my transition shade on here, you love the hair. Thank you so much. I just slicked it down. I need to wash it again. I'm being lazy with it. Yes, the babies are growing fast. They are something else. You just finished a whole new dance, girl. What you learn? Gonna make a smoothie? Yes. Why does your legs hurt, Ari? Love Morphe. Yes, Morphe is so good. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a deeper shade. This one's called Lucky One. And I'm gonna add that into my crease, but I'm gonna disperse it further into that transition shade I just did. So I'm really going to just tap it right here. Like, you see how juicy that color is? Oh my gosh. Now that's some pigment. And honestly, with the way I just tapped that on there too, oh my gosh, I didn't even think I picked up that much. Yeah, I'm not even going to go back into that shade. I'm just going to really work it in and make sure that it blends into that transition. I did not expect to see that much pickup from that color. Like, do y'all see that? Let me see. What's the inspiration for today? So I've been doing color for the past few days. So I felt like let's dive into some neutrals and some browns, and Kenzie kind of stated something about prom, so I'm kind of doing like a prom inspired glam, but not over the top. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ambi. Oh girl, oh Lord, you was in there moving. I just learned a line dance. It's called Boots on the Ground. I just learned that line dance. I think it's so cute. Is anybody else familiar with that line dance? Let me know. Oh yeah, this color, this specific pigment in this palette is really, really good. Like, I'm not mad at it. This color, like, this look is gonna eat. It's gonna be so like sultry and just really like red carpet glam. You love Baby Monster? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Maybe I'm late. Am I getting up there? Because people, like I said, people are starting to call me auntie. Maybe I'm getting up there and I'm getting out of touch. Hi. What's my, what? I'm not even gonna answer that. You like Billionaire? Somebody said stop applying paint on my face. It's not even paint, but the thing is this, if I wanted to apply it, I would. Here we go again. This is why I say I really don't understand why people that don't like makeup get on a makeup live just to say something. If you don't like something, Just scroll past it. I wouldn't take the time out of my schedule to say something to somebody if I don't like something. It doesn't matter to me. I'm called ma'am now. Are you serious? My kids are starting to say that to me. It's crazy. Can I give you a shout out? Yes, shout out to Lakeland. Or not Lake. Yeah, Lakeland. I had to make sure I said that right. Where's the mirror from? It's cute. So this is from Profusion Cosmetics. They came out with a collection with the Charlie Brown collection. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it was for Halloween. I actually have all their stuff over here. And it's so cute. This little thing lights up too. It's so cute. You love my makeup? Thank you. You love my concept? Is that what you tried to say? Thank you. I'm pretty even without makeup. Thank you, Emmeline. Hey, Faith. Oh, that's what my name means in Swahili. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go into this black shade only because I really want to deepen this color, and what I'm going for is really, really sultry. So you actually don't need too many colors for this look, but I'm really gonna focus that black only in the crease and slightly on my lid, because I kind of want to make like an open space for that other color that I'm gonna add on there. So like, you see what I mean? Show us my own makeup line. I will get there. I will get there. That's more of when I get into my my base routine. Right now, I wanted to make sure I got the eyeshadow and stuff done. So the live is early today. I had to get on early, friend. Like, I got class at like 4:15. So I was like, let me get on before I have to sit down and do my classwork. And that class is really, really long. So I was not going to have time at all today to do my daily FaceTime call with you guys. I'm so pretty. You're so pretty. You have a question? What's up, Faith? You love my bracelets? Thank you. My son made this one. My husband gave me this one. And I went to the store, honestly, and I kind of created these stacks for myself. All right, let's do the next eye. This look probably isn't even going to take long. Like, normally when I do my colorful looks, those take me a little bit longer. But this one I might be able to actually speed through. 4 a.m. or 4 p.m.? 4 p.m. My class is at 4 p.m. That'd be crazy to have a class at 4 a.m. When do I do lives? Honestly, I've kind of been doing them every day because it's kind of like my check-in with my friends. Y'all are my friends. Tips for fall off of eyeshadow. So, yes, you can either use like tape, or you can use like some under eye patches to catch the fallout. But the biggest tip that I recommend is that when you put the eyeshadow actually on your brush, tap it off, and all the extra fall off will come right off before you actually put it on your eyes. You sub. Thank you, Bailey. Hey, Abrielle. That's a beautiful name. Happy Thursday to you too, Shy. If you don't mind, what class am I talking about? Only if I want to share. It's a computer science class. I had already took it in university, but this one's actually completely different from the one I took in university. So it's computer science. What's my favorite song and favorite makeup brand? I don't have a favorite song. I love music that just makes me feel good. So I don't really have one right now. But my favorite makeup brand, my own, Timeless Beauty, my brand. You put foundation on first. I used to do that. I used to do my whole base routine first, but I switch up my routine often. Sometimes I do my base routine and then eyeshadow and brows, or I'll do brows, eyeshadow, and then that. Just depends on my mood. Hey, how are you, Charlie? I'm pretty. You're beautiful. Thank you. Any live streamers say your name? Really? I feel like it's so odd that a lot of y'all come on here and say like people that y'all watch don't really engage with y'all. What the freak? Why are they not engaging with y'all? Y'all are the reason why we're even able to do stuff like this. No, if anything else, when y'all comment on my lives, on my videos, anywhere on my channel, just like a fresh text, I'm going to respond fast, okay? Because we're locked in. Can you buy my makeup? Soon. Very soon. Very soon. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, because this is really cute, I'm actually going to take that brush and a little bit more concealer and redefine that base on my eye, because I want that color to pop. I don't want it to get lost. Period, Bailey. Says, I better get back to your training. You was on break. Okay, girl. Maybe you'll get done with your training soon, and maybe I'll still be going on. But let me know how that goes, friend. Who is this diva? Who are you, diva? You love how kind I am? I can only be kind. I don't have a mean bone in my body. Like, I just feel like it takes too much to be mean. Why would I want to do that? And then, like I said, sitting on here with you guys, chatting with you all, Y'all is what keep me going. Y'all are the reason why, honestly, I keep coming back on here for these FaceTime calls. Hi, how are you? You subbed, you love my energy. Thanks, babe. I appreciate that. How is everybody doing? How is everybody's weeks going? I know we have Memorial Day on Monday, and that kind of threw us all off. And I know, what's today? Today's Thursday. Yeah, so like, how's everybody's week going? Does anybody have plans for the weekend? Let me know. Let me know. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jesse. You gotta go. See you later, Bailey. What face am I doing today? So I've been doing color for the past couple days, so I wanted to try something more neutral but still giving glam. So it's kind of like a prom inspired glam, thanks to Kenzie. Kenzie said that. Oh, you're back. You was talking to your mom. That's okay, Kenzie. I was actually just talking about you. Somebody asked about the look today and what I was going for, and I told them that you're kind of the inspo behind this look. And we're doing like a prom inspired theme. That thing keeps falling on me. You hate your makeup, then why are you here, Jesse? That doesn't make any sense. If you don't like makeup, you shouldn't tune into Makeup Lives. I'm gorgeous, you sub, and you like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're gonna have a sleepover with your best friend? Oh, I haven't had a sleepover in years. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It says, please let me know and I'll be at all my lives. If you subscribe to my channel and click the bell, you'll be notified of every time I call in for these lives and we can sit down and talk. What time is it? It's 3:06 p.m. where I am. You love it? Thank you, Jess. You're just trying your luck. Well, hi, Ryan. How are you? Hi. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. This one is called Feel the Chemistry. It kind of matches my lid already. And I wanted to keep it neutral like that because I think that's really, really pretty. Bye. And like I said, tap off that extra. And I'm essentially now what I'm doing is really just setting the base of what I just did from when I applied that concealer back on the lid. And then I'm going to go back in with those other colors that I used in some form of fashion to marry everything together. You're new here. Your name is Anna. Hi, Anna. Where am I going? Absolutely nowhere. That's the best part about this. I get to play in makeup and talk to my besties, and my besties are you guys. So essentially, this is like a FaceTime call. But I'm not going anywhere. I got class afterwards. But this would be a look that I would probably do for a date night, depending on where I was going. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't let the haters stop me. Would never. If I let the haters stop me, I would never do anything that I'm passionate about. And that goes for anybody. If somebody doesn't like what you're doing, who cares? Okay? They're just mad because they're not doing enough. Or they're not doing something that they're happy with. Continue to do what you want to do. And don't let nobody stop you because people are always going to try to stop you. And that's just the enemy. And we don't let the enemy stop us, okay? Hey, bestie. Hey. No one likes liars. Yeah, nobody likes liars. That's true. Okay, so let me see. So what color do I want to take? Actually, I'm going to take that other brush that I was using. And, ooh, what's on that brush? Okay, I had to make sure. And I'm going to use whatever was left over and kind of reinforce that darker shade before I go in and add some other colors to the lid. They're probably jealous. Girl, whether they're jealous or just mean-spirited, it don't even matter because if you don't like something I'm doing, that's your problem, not mine. At all. Okay, so now I'm going to take that. Ooh, no, I'm going to actually take your solid. So your solid looks like this. Ooh, at the bottom. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that on that kind of like cream shade that I just used. And then I'm probably going to go in with that black shade one more time and reinforce it so that way I can put some liner on and really zhuzh up this look. You love my hair? Thank you so much. I always slick it down. Everybody always likes when I slick down my hair. Hey, Paris. All right, so let's do this side. But yes, that was another thing I want to say. I'm going to say it again, too, just in case you're new here. If you're looking for more like beginner-friendly makeup tutorials and you're new here, for one, subscribe to my channel so you won't miss another FaceTime call like this. But then also, I actually linked a playlist in the description that you can actually go watch and check out if you want to learn the basics on makeup. Because the next time I go live, which will probably be tomorrow, I want to actually sit down and like fully in-depth do a makeup tutorial with you guys. And you can grab your brushes and actually like follow along. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Can you see my nails? Girl, everybody always asks that whenever I get on live, and I keep saying the same thing. Hold on right quick, guys. Oh, I keep saying the same thing, and that's, they're busted. They are busted right now. I have a nail appointment this weekend, and I'm getting a new fresh set of nails because these do not look good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some are broken. I need a fill. If I was to show them to you, you'd be like, girl, I thought they ate. And trust me, when I got them done, they did. But right now, it's a smooth, like, girl, I don't know what you're doing. You got to get food because you're starving. You're always in and out of my lives. That's okay. Like I said, this is like a FaceTime call, essentially. It's okay that you're in and out of the lives. That's kind of how, like, it is in, like, real life on FaceTime. You chime in, then you chime out. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This one is in the shade Black. Why is it bent up like that? Either way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that really far in. Can you guys see? I know I got my mirror in my way. And I'm actually going to do it angled. So I'm going to take it down. I'm extending my lid like this so I can actually see. And I actually want it kind of thick because I'm going to smoke it out into that eyeshadow in a moment. You said, oh no, not her again. If you don't like me, why are you here? It's your birthday, you're 19. Happy birthday. You love the eyeshadow palette you use? Thank you. Yes, it's actually ColourPop. It's their Precious Metals palette. I'm beautiful. Thank you, Adrian. You have a great day too. But I love, 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 love this liner. It just always gives me what I need. And then it dries down super fast. I think it's like matte. But I'm going to teach y'all a trick that I like so that it can actually mesh well with the makeup. Like as you can see right now, it kind of looks separate from the makeup. I'm gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Annie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mia. You're beautiful. You're super pretty. I appreciate the compliments, guys. I got to give them right back to y'all because y'all be talking to me and I'm like, hold up now. Y'all be good too. Y'all be so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, okay. So a trick that I like to do whenever I do my liner, I like to actually go in with a black eyeshadow and further mattify it. And then this also helps me when I'm trying to blend it out into my eyeshadow. So like you see how on the outside it's dark, but to me it's not completely like meshing in to my eyeshadow, and I want it to. So I'm gonna take a very, very fine brush. Thank you, Bristol. I'm so sweet and the makeup is eating. Thank you, Annie. Oh, love you too, MacGyver. Isn't that like a show? What liner is that? It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the color Black. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to go into the black shade. It's called Let's Do It in here, quite literally in the corner. It's called Let's Do It, that one at the bottom. And I'm going to take a small brush like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat it on the top. And to me, this further mattifies it, but then it also makes it blend in to that eyeshadow so it doesn't look like a separate makeup product. I think I taught myself this like a few years ago, and to me, it just changes the look altogether, honestly. Yeah. Oh, wait, I feel like it's not thick enough on the other side over here. So let's just do it a little bit thicker. Yeah, like that. Hi, Charlene. Did I want to be a makeup artist when I was a kid? Mia, believe it or not, no. My story is completely different. Originally, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a pediatrician. Went to college to study like pre-med and everything. Switched over to psychology. But then I had started beauty content creating around 2016. And my passion just completely changed while I was in college. And somehow I ended up doing this. And this is actually a dream of mine. So I'm glad that I'm able to do it. Thank you. Is it Tara or Tara? Tara or Tara? The first or second one? But thank you. How was my day? My day has been really, really chill, honestly. My kids woke up from a nap. They're chilling out too. We just ordered pizza. So they're eating that and playing around. And they're probably bothering each other like they always do. Okay, so I'm going to take that black again. So instead of it looking like it just ends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to really disperse that into the outer corners of my eye and kind of buff it out so it fades into it and creates something like that. And I love doing this with my liners because it just makes the look even more glam and dramatic. What pizza do I like? I'm a very simple girly. Give me pepperoni pizza. I have beautiful skin. Thank you, Sabrina. It's Tara with an A. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure I said it right. I didn't know if it was Tara or Tara, but I guess that kind of explains it because I would imagine Tara is spelled Tera, right? So that makes sense. No, they're not natural nails at all. These are acrylics. I like to extend mine. Sometimes I do long, sometimes I do short, but honestly, I think I'm entering like a phase where I don't really care for super long nails because it kind of makes it hard for me to do the things that I need to do, whether that be like my daughter's hair, my hair, or just things around the house. So I try to stick with stuff that I know is going to be like working for me. It's kind of relaxing. Oh no, I hate that for you. That's horrible. I'm glad that it's relaxing, but I hate that for you. Hi, Justice. Hi, Jasmine. Um, Good morning from the Philippines. Good morning. That's kind of awesome too. What nail salon do I go to? I don't think anybody's familiar with it around where I am. Um, the eyeliner looks snatched. Period. I'm so good at makeup. Thank you, Jasmine. Let me see. Moonstruck. I'm not sure of who exactly that is, but I'll definitely give them a look if that's what you want me to do. Oh no, that's horrible. Bye, Tara. All right, so now that we have this on here, believe it or not, the eyeshadow look is done. I told you this look was going to be very, very simple, very, very easy. Normally with my makeup looks, if you're new here, I go full out and I do some extravagant looks. And if you want to see what those look like, just head over to my channel and you'll see all of the crazy looks that I've done or the people on my lives have helped me come up with. And honestly, I think the last 3 looks is everything that you all have come up with on my makeup lives. Cute eye makeup, thank you. Yeah, her story is very wild. That's very interesting. Okay, so simple eye glam, but not simple. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to put some mascara on. I'm gonna go in with the Milk mascara. This one is the Kush mascara, so it's really, really good. And I say that because I don't really have like long lashes like some beautiful people have, but this gives the like impression that I does. Like it comes off that I have like really, really long lashes. And I just love how dark it is. Like I don't like jet black makeup products at all, but this jet black makeup like mascara is so good. Do I have a lot of piercings? No, I don't. I have my nose and my ears. I want my belly pierced again though, I'm not gonna lie. You love my makeup? Thank you. And your sister pregnant. What in the world you got going on? You got like a whole lifetime story going on. Am I single? No, I'm married. 6 years happily. Okay, so now I'm going to put my lashes on because it's my favorite part of the look. This look is going to be a very quick look. Like, honestly, I'll probably done in the next like 20 minutes or so. Name of mascara. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. You love me? Oh, thank you, Adriana. I love you too. Hi, the blue square. See, I have my belly pierced, and I think the problem that I ran into was like as soon as I got it pierced, I was constantly getting it stuck on my clothes, or like I was running into stuff, and it made me like really, really not like belly piercings, but I think they're so cute still. And then when I joined the military, obviously I had to take it out. Okay, so now while that's drying down, I got my lashes in front of me. So another tip that I like to do is I like to tell everybody if you're going to put on your lashes, if you know how to do that, put the lash glue on your lash line, because when you do that, it makes it a lot easier for you to place your lashes rather than you putting the glue on the lash itself. Because if you put the lash in the wrong spot on your eyes, it's just going to stick there and then you'll have like this weird gap in between, and you don't want that. So that's why I recommend that if you're going to put your lashes on, put the lash glue on your actual eye itself. I promise you it'll change the game. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Zoe. Hi, Hannah. You in the military, that's why you're very nice and mature. Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, I don't give it to the military too much as to why I'm nice and mature. I just really understand life, and I understand that life has a way of handing itself to people no matter what your age or ethnicity is. And it's honestly life that made me very understanding and kind. And also the Lord. The Lord said to be kind, so that's what I'm going to do. My favorite food to eat while doing my makeup. I try not to eat while I'm doing my makeup because it'd be so much products like flying around, and I'd be kind of mad if like setting powder got in my pizza or got in my burger, or like glitter got in my burger. I'd be mad. And I don't play about my food. Like I love to eat. So if my food is messed up, we got a problem. Like I remember one time I went to Cookout. Is anybody familiar with Cookout? I went to cookout and there was a daggone hair in my food and it made me gag. And then we went back to tell the guy and he was just like, what do you want me to do about that? Sir, give me my money back and take this food. And he was like, do you still want the food? Why would I want the food if there was hair in it? I'm a baddie, you're a baddie. I'm beautiful and stunning, you're beautiful and stunning. You have to go to gymnastics, have fun. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Like, I just feel like with my food, I can't play around that. The only thing that'll really stop me from eating is if there's hair in my food or if somebody throws up in front of me, because I'm just like, oh no, that's not it. But other than that, nothing is going to stop this girl from eating her food. Nothing. Yes, there was hair in the food, Hannah. It was so gross. Like, literally, I was like eating like normal, and I normally inspect my food, and I guess I just somehow missed that. And I went to take another bite, and then when I feel like I'm about to throw up thinking about it. Ew. I saw it and like immediately. Blech. See, I'm about to throw up. This is no. Can't talk about it no more. So gross. Do I use setting spray? Yes, when I get ready to do my actual makeup. Oh, ew, so nasty. Am I a model? No, but I appreciate the compliment. Yes, it's so freaking gross. Like, me, once I find like hair in my food, I won't eat at that place anymore. I haven't ate cookout since, and I think that was like 3 years ago. I refuse to eat there. Not doing it. That's why, like, even when I'm cooking in my own kitchen, I'll wear a scarf or a bonnet because I refuse for people to be eating my food and they say, oh girl, there's hair in my food, because I know how that makes me feel. So no, absolutely not. What's my favorite blush? Ooh, girl, favorite question. The e.l.f. Camo Blush in the shade Pinky Promise. A lot of my friends on here will tell you that too. I love that brush down. Do I have curly hair? Not anymore. I actually got a relaxer, and so my hair is like really, really straight. But it had to be for this specific style in order for me to get it. Your brother's in the military? What branch? I was in the Air Force and then I got out. My husband's still in. You love food, but when somebody or just... Oh, yeah, no. Once there's hair in the food or like throw up, or even if I see a roach. Oh, ew, nasty. Why the freak is there roaches? No, we're not doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go into my concealer. I was going to say something else. This is the Bobbi Brown concealer in the shade Golden. You're beautiful. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and place that under my eye. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Hi, Laura. And then I'm going to put this on the bridge of my nose. Right here on the outside of my lips. So what I like to call this technique, which I'm sure some of you are probably familiar with, is called makeup underpainting. And I like to do this because it kind of sets the framework of how my actual base is going to look. And also I feel like that's how I get my filtered makeup look. Yeah. Do you love your relaxer? Been natural? So I was natural for going on 10 years. And I honestly don't regret getting it for this haircut because I really love my haircut. He says, I'm done if my food has something in it. Yeah, I'm not. No. If my food doesn't look right, smells funny, or I see something in it, it's over with. My appetite is gone. And then I'm mad because I really wanted to eat, but I couldn't because my food was messed up. Hi. Would I like to visit Jamaica? I would actually like to. I really would. I'm not even going to lie. I'm so nice. Fun to watch my live. Thank you, Nina girl. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. And I'm going to spray my face before I get to blending this out. Because I feel like when you spray your setting spray over your concealer and stuff, not only does it make it even more blendable, but it really starts like setting in that makeup into your skin and creating that filter-like effect. Because you know we don't use filters over here. Yeah, no, food, I do not play about my food. Especially like if somebody gets it wrong. Now, obviously, I try to stay respectful about it for the most part. But then it's just stuff like that with hair. I'm like, seriously, come on now. Like, we all should be wearing hairnets in the kitchen. That's like a given. You're cooking. Drag queen? No, but drag queens are fierce, so I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You love me? Thank you, Paris. Hi, Emma. All right, so now we're going to blend this out. I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush to blend this out. I love this brush down. If you tune into any of my makeup tutorials on my channel, or even my lives, you're going to see me use this brush every single time because it literally makes everything look flawless. Hi, TT. You at 3 a.m. trying to watch? Girl, see, this is why I be trying to figure out the best times to get on because I know some of y'all be trying to stay up with your girl, and I didn't realize how much of a time difference we had. Am I okay? I am blessed. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that tip. No problem, Shy. You're doing your makeup right now? Ooh, girl, Emma, what are you doing? Do you have to wear makeup out the house? No, I don't have to. But if I choose to, I will. Like I said, makeup is not a must. It's definitely just a way of me expressing myself. And if I want to feel extra cute, that's what I do. Why are black women always trying to hide their skin? Oh, okay, I see why you're here, so I'm no longer going to respond to you. Anyway, so has anybody seen any good movies lately? I just watched Final Destination, and that movie was crazy. Everybody in the theater was literally losing their minds. You're getting ready to go to Mexico? Ooh, what are you going to do there? You're going to sub to me? Thank you, Laura. Yeah, some people do feel insecure without makeup, but I think, that's not really such a bad thing. People sometimes really have to learn how to love themselves. And the best thing I like to do is really support. If that's how you feel comfortable with going out, I'm not going to make you feel bad for doing something that makes you feel comfortable. Girl, do what you have to do to feel beautiful. And that's going to look different across the board for everybody. Like if you want to go out in a full face, do that. If you love your hair to be down to your butt, do that. If you want to have pink and green hair, do that. Like literally do what makes you happy. Well, like I said earlier, don't care about what other people have to say. Once you was at the Shake Shack and you was eating with your brother and you found a hair on your fries, yeah, no, all done, all done. Hi everybody, hi Scarlett. I have another Scarlett in here. That's kind of cool. My makeup is slay. Thank you, Charlene. Hygiene first, period. Clock that, period. You love my eye makeup. Thank you. I look stunning. Thank you. I just do makeup because you enjoy it, not because you have to. Actually, Ambi, like you literally said it best. Like that's the whole thing. People always feel like people who do makeup, oh, they must need it. They're insecure. No, we do makeup because we like to. It's just like if you do, let me think, you play golf or you go swimming or you draw, you do it because you like to. That's as simple as all it is. You're scared to get on the plane? Ooh, girl, I would be too right now, but we can pray. I'm beautiful. Thank you so much. But yeah, like I tell anybody, go after what you love to do. Somebody's always going to have something negative to say. And I think the funny thing about what I do is that, I'm not scared to post what I love to do on social media, but trolls will get on here and try to make me feel bad about what I love to do. They'll try to make it seem like, oh, she's insecure or she must be ugly. No, you're projecting. You're insecure and you're ugly because why would you ever come on somebody's stuff and try to make them feel bad? Only mean people do that. Has anybody ever told you that true ugliness comes from mean people, not people that support? Yeah. Says you're a YouTuber too. You just don't know. Too short and it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I look really pretty. Thank you. But I tell anybody, don't let nobody stop you guys from finding your passion. All these trolls on here either don't have a profile pic, don't even post on their YouTube channels. They would never because they're scared to be judged themselves. So all they have to do is get on somebody else's stuff and try to make them feel bad. But it's just like, baby, you couldn't even do what I did if you wanted to. Like, you're too scared to. Because if you were doing what I did, you wouldn't be here spewing negativity. Lilo and Stitch, that's nice. They actually just said they wanted to see that too. You're probably pretty under your makeup too. I feel like I am. Everybody's opinion is different, but I love myself with and without makeup. So you're absolutely right. You're 64 and you wear makeup every day and it makes you feel good and you're allowed to do that. It's your face, it's your rules. And if somebody doesn't like it, who cares? Because they don't pay your bills. They're not you. They don't live your life. So forget them. Like, please. Why should we care about what somebody else is doing? Especially if it makes them happy. Like, you're so weird if what somebody else is doing that makes them happy makes you mad. How does happiness make you mad? That doesn't make any sense. But that's just how some people are. And that's not my problem. That's not our problem. The people that are on my channel that support are beautiful people. They're nice people. They're supportive. And they don't care about what haters have to say. We don't care over here, okay? Exactly. People commenting on someone else's makeup then they don't know anything about makeup. Like, how are you speaking on makeup and you couldn't even tell me the difference between concealer or blush? You couldn't tell me the difference between foundation and a setting powder. Let's be for real. They really couldn't. Girl, cute eyelashes. Thank you. They're by Kiss. You can find them in Walmart. You put on makeup even if you're not leaving the house. Girl, me too. Sometimes you just want to walk around the house and look cute. Period. That's it. And if someone does make fun of you, that's probably because they're jealous. Probably because they're jealous. Probably because they're insecure. Probably because they're upset that you're out here living your best life, doing what makes you happy. 68 and look, represent you. I know that's right, Vivia. Period. Represent you. You got to go because it's kind of late. Well, have a good night. But girl, look, Forget them. What they say, you must be doing something right if haters are hating, okay? You're heading to the airport. Be safe, please. Hi from Italy. But that's one thing I've been learning. And honestly, because y'all have become like my family, that's just how we see it over here, okay? Let the haters hate. And we're going to continue to do the things we love to do while they're over there doing nothing, okay? I'm pretty. Thank you, Harper. We're cute. We're beautiful. And I don't care what I'm saying. We are all that in a box of Twinkies. We're all that in a bag of chips. I don't care what nobody say. The confidence on this is girl, your confidence on their face, period. You're on my side. Yeah. I'm cute. We're all cute over here. And that's why we're on this FaceTime call, is just to be cute. Some people are going to come in and try to say otherwise, but we don't care because only trolls. And aren't trolls ugly? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're not going to give in to the ugliness. We're not going to do that. Beautiful people over here, and we only spread positivity and love. And I still hope that they have a great day. I still hope my trolls are blessed and have an amazing life, because I don't wish ill on nobody. But one thing I'm not going to do is stoop down to their levels and be like, oh, yeah, you look trashy. You're dumb. Nope. I just think you need to talk to Jesus, because there's no way you're acting like this. And you know God. You're my best friend, period. Not idol. I don't know about idol now. The Lord should be your idol, but we could definitely be besties. Because am I a makeup artist? Because you would love someone like you to do your makeup. I used to be a makeup artist. Honestly, I was a beauty content creator first. Then I turned into a makeup artist. And then I came back to my passion of beauty content creating. But girl, that's why I'm here. I'm here to teach the girls how to, like, you know, officially do their makeup. So they don't got to keep paying somebody to do it. But I got you. I promise you I do. You said you're going to pray for me. I'm going to pray for you too. I'm very pretty. Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate that. So positive, supportive, that's the only way I could be. Especially when I have a community like you guys that are positive, supportive. That's the only way I could be. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Oh my gosh, random girl. I appreciate that, though. Can I say my favorite drink? Oh, so I actually do have a favorite drink, and it's actually by Starbucks. But I'm learning to make it myself. It's their iced chai latte with a lavender cream foam. I really, really love that drink. I feel like I've drinking at least 3 of those in a day before, and I can't help myself. Slay girl. Hi, Nene. My makeup. Hi, Hannah. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, I'm doing my makeup. What are you doing? Right. Did you eat? You did? Okay, good. Yeah, that's my daughter. They always want to know what I'm doing back here. And it's funny because they know when I come back here, I'm on FaceTime with you guys. They're like, are you talking to your friends? And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm very pretty. Thank you so much, Madeline. So are you. Okay, so now that we have our base on, what I'm going to do is, for one, yes, baby. What's that? I don't know, baby. Where's your cup? Okay, so I'm going to, this is, you're up 6 a.m. to get it done. If absolutely all the time, do what you have to do. If you wake up like first thing in the morning, do your makeup, and that makes you feel beautiful, do that, period. Yes, of course I remember you. My kid is so sweet. On a good day, she's sweet. Sometimes she's actually very mean to me, and I don't know why. I really don't know. You're in South Africa. Ooh, what products do I use except from the eyes? So I just used, ooh, girl, you're going to have to make me run down. I used the Bobbi Brown Concealer in the shade Golden, the Sephora Best Skin Ever in the shade 22.5. I used the e.l.f. Camo Blush in the shade Pinky Promise, and I just used one of my own makeup brands for my bronzer. You have Pixie Blush. You're pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, where are you? I'm at home. Okay, so I'm going to take my Revolution makeup. This is their setting spray, and I bought this setting spray maybe like a week ago or a few days ago, something like that, almost a week ago. And I really, really love it because I have oily skin, and this keeps my skin from getting oily. But it doesn't make me dry. Like, it really just marries everything together. Thank you so much, Carly. You said you love that setting spray. It's not expensive. Girl, literally, it's really, really good. Hi, Olivia. I mean, like, what country? I'm in the United States. But yes, I love this down. I used to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray all the time. But you know what's funny? Every time I do my makeup, I always find myself going back to, like, affordable beauty brands. Like, don't get me wrong, Morphe is really, really good too. MAC is good, all of that. But it's just something about affordable beauty that just gets me every time. Because it's just like, you're affordable, but the quality is amazing. Absolutely great. My makeup always eats. Thank you so much. Girl, you should also do a get unready with me. You want to see my skincare products? I think I could actually make that happen. And the funny thing about it is my skincare routine is very simple. Like the live will probably last like maybe like 20 minutes, and the majority of that time frame is going to be me like cleaning my face off with my face wash. Like I literally use the clean and clear, and then when I get done, I use a paper towel. So most people don't know this, but if you use a paper towel to dry off your face, it will definitely stop your face from breaking out as much as it does, because most people don't know that a lot of the towels or face towels that people use hold a lot of germs. So using a paper towel that you can easily just throw away eliminates that. And watch how fast your face clears up. I'm pretty. Thank you, Jessica. You're pretty. Setting spray name again. It's the Revolution Makeup Super Fix. Super Fix. How old am I? I'm 27. I look stunning. Thank you. Your daughters say you're vain. No, you're not vain. You're just confident in yourself, and you're allowed to be. Your issue is when you do makeup in the mirror, it looks great until you go in a natural light and you have more of a glow. You use a blurring setting powder, but okay, so what I've learned that for one, yes, doing your makeup in certain lightings can definitely look different when you go into natural lighting. That's why I always say the tip of when you go, yes, baby. I can't, baby. When you go makeup shopping, get somebody to shade match you for one. Because a lot of the times we either have a foundation that's way too orange, way too dark, or way too light. And once you can find your actual shade match, for one, it gets easier there. And then always start off very, very light. And if you can, try to get rid of like the orangey lights in your like bathrooms and stuff. Try to stick with white lights, even though sometimes white lights can make you washed out, but for the most part, they're more true to tone. Where can you buy the setting spray? You can actually find it either in Walmart or you can find it in Ulta. I'm not sure about Sephora though. Thank you, Lexi. What's my favorite store? Honestly, so when I have the time and I'm just taking my time finding makeup, I'll go to Ulta. But for the most part, I always go to Walmart to get my beauty products because it's just easier and faster that way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I recommend that anybody, if you're going to start off doing makeup and you're not like really comfortable with going into Ultas and stuff yet, because some people can actually find Ultas very intimidating, which I get it because it's a lot in there. But I will say Ulta's good so you could talk to an employee and they can tell you like, hey, okay, what's your skin type? If your skin is oily, I recommend this product for you. Or if your skin is dry, you might want to use this primer, stuff like that. So I feel like it's always good to go into Ulta and have somebody shade match you and help you pick out some new products. Let's see. Hi, Charlene. You probably need a darker foundation. Makes sense. Yeah, most of the time, that's probably it. So it also depends on what you're wearing. I always recommend to my friends that when you're doing your makeup, you should at least have 2 foundations. So you should have one for the summer and one for the winter. And that also helps because sometimes our chest is lighter than our faces. And depending on what outfit you might be wearing that day, like if you're going to wear an outfit or something like what I'm wearing where your chest is showing, you want your foundation to match your chest. So that's what you're going to do, and you're going to bring that foundation down your neck so everything can blend seamlessly together so it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask. Now, if you're wearing like a crew neck or something like a turtleneck, you don't have to worry about that. You can just wear whatever foundation you really want to put on as long as it matches. Can you find a setting spray at a drugstore? Yeah, Walmart for sure, or CVS or Walgreens. My makeup's so pretty. Thank you so much. I'm beautiful. Thank you so much, Vivia. I appreciate that. You're new. Hi, Brianna. What's your blush from again? Them two are always fighting upstairs. My blush is from e.l.f. It's from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's the Pinky Promise blush. Okay, so, hi, Brianna. Yeah, that's where it's from. Sorry, guys, if I got really quiet just then. I was trying to figure out what my son was fussing. He has this thing with flies, and honestly, I don't even know how a fly got in the house because it's been raining lately. But it's in the house, and he's like upstairs mad about it. And I get it because I hate when flies are in my house too because they're just bothersome. Like, why are you here? My makeup looks flawless. Thank you so much. Thank you. I was born in Virginia. So I'm going to take the Hoola Caramel Bronzer, and I'm going to start warming up my face. I like to take an angled brush because it just really gets into those like places like really, really neatly. And then I don't like drag. And the motion I go in is I literally tap, But as I'm tapping, I'm going up and down my cheekbones. You can even smile to help, and you can see the difference that it does. I'm pretty. Thank you. Bless you too. You could buy it at a, they've already said this. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Uh, oh, thank you so much, Madeline. Okay, so now that we have this bronzer on, now we're gonna go in with some blush. I need to go grab some different blushes. I have like my makeup routine, my go-to, and it's just like my tried and true. It just always makes the look flawless. And honestly, I tell anybody, you can have a flawless makeup look, but the key to making sure that that look is flawless is having your like actual foundations and concealers actually match your skin tone. Because when they don't, it kind of looks off, and we don't want to look casket sharp. It says, do I remember commenting on your video? Yes. Hi, Sam. My makeup is beautiful. Thank you, Sabrina. Would it help if you use a bronzer on top of your foundation? Absolutely. So most people don't know that you should still set everything. All your wet-based products, and when I say wet-based, I mean concealers, foundations. If you have a bronzer that's wet-based, you still want to set those with a setting powder. Then you might want to go over that with a pressed powdered foundation. And to me, the powdered foundations is what makes everything blurry. It makes it look like a filter. And then as far as warming up your face, you want to go in with a bronzer around the perimeter, because another thing most people don't know is the sun always hits the highest points in your face. So around your face is actually typically darker than the rest of it. How long is this gonna be? Not too much longer, because I got class at 4:15 and it's currently 3:41. I'm almost done. I'm about to do under my eyes, and then I'm gonna do my lips, and then we're gonna be done very, very soon, believe it or not. I'm actually going to smoke out my waterline as soon as I can find that little brush that I was using to do so, or I could just clean that off. So I think to smoke it out, I'm going to use a brown. I love using browns because it just adds like a sultry depth to the look. When am I doing my lip? As soon as I'm done with my eyes and spraying everything else. You're obsessed with my channel? Thank you. Do you set them after every makeup step? So what do you mean as far as like the powder or like my the liquid? This is why I said I was actually going to do an in-depth makeup live tomorrow, so that way I don't miss any questions like that. I'm cute, thank you. Can I drink wine? I mean, I'm 27, so I'm legal to drink. You're back. Hi, Laura. I'm trying to see what you meant by that. You're not asking too much at all. At all. Do I put powder on after every step? So I think the best way I can explain it is, once I put on all my products, I put on all my products at once. So I'll put on my concealer first, then I'll go in with my liquid blush, then I'll go in with my liquid bronzer, then I'll go in with my liquid foundation. And then after I have everything meshed together, I'll spray my face. And once I spray my face, I'll go in with my brush and press that setting spray in. And then afterwards, I'll go into my powders. So I'll literally put my powders everywhere. So I'll put it under my eyes, I'll put it on my nose, my lip, my chin, everywhere. And then afterwards, I'll take my pressed powder foundation, which I'm about to hit pan. Well, not about to, I did. And I will put that under my eyes, my top lip, my chin, and under my cheekbones. And then I'll go in with my bronzer wherever I put my bronzer at. And then, of course, I'll go in with a powdered blush on top of the liquid blush. No problem. What powder did I use? I used the Revolution Makeup Banana Setting Powder. So let me grab it. It's about to fall. I use this. Yeah, you should be able to. I think that stuff is available in South Africa. I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think they do international shipping, and they should have stores out there. Bless me. Have a good day. You too. Where do I buy my makeup? So I'll either go to Walmart or I'll go to Ulta, and sometimes I'll go to Sephora. Those are my main places that I go to. Thank you. What is a powder foundation and how do I use it? So this Maybelline to me has the best powder foundation. And you can either use it without a liquid foundation, or you can use it by its with one. I use it with it, and I put it under my eyes, and honestly it makes the difference. It makes everything look like blurred and more just well put together. Do you know what the okay the shop is? I'm not sure I understood that question. No problem with the guys. I don't ever want you guys to apologize to say too many questions. This is what we're here for. We're in here in this FaceTime call chatting. I do not mind the questions at all. Trust me, I don't. Let me see where we're at. Have I ever tried Sol de Janeiro perfume? No, but I have seen it and I want to smell it. I want to smell it. It looks so good. Okay, so I am missing. Actually, I'm just gonna go in with this. I was originally going to use a black liner, but that may be too dark. And one thing that I've learned, that if you have small eyes, you don't want to go in with a black liner. Either go in with a dark brown, or you can even use a white. So in this case for me, I'm going to use this chocolate brown eyeliner, which is actually very, very stunning. It's my first time using it, but it's so pretty. Have a good day to you too. Oh my gosh, this is my first time using this as we're like talking, and I think I have a new makeup favorite now. Like, this is just so good. That is so pretty. Like, it doesn't even look as dark, but it's dark enough. It says you recommend 68. It's fancy smell. Ooh, okay, let me go check that out. Do I have Dior lip oil? No, but I have been seeing some crazy stuff with them lately, and I'm kind of scared to try them now. Like, I've been seeing people say it turned their lips black, and I don't know what that's about, but I don't want my lips to be turned black, so I'm gonna stay away from that. Have I tried Laneige? No, I am very particular about the makeup products and stuff that I buy. Because I'm a full glam girly, I don't really try too many like natural glam stuff. Now I have occasionally, which I actually want to dive into more, just because it's the summer months and it does get hot and I don't want too much makeup on sometimes. Sometimes I just want like a skin tint, but I'm gonna check them out. I might even take you guys to Ulta with me and do some makeup shopping. Can I go live tomorrow too? Absolutely. So NYX Beauty, I love them. So yes, what I said I was going to do tomorrow, if you guys want me to, I was going to go live and do a step-by-step makeup tutorial where we can actually sit down, go further in depth, and then maybe you guys can grab your makeup brushes and we could sit there and do a regular beginner-friendly base makeup routine. Getting it after that. Why? You said I'm 10. Sorry if I spelled it. No, it's fine. You love them too? Yeah, I love them. Honestly, if I had to say, no, I can't even say I have a favorite makeup brand. Each brand to me has something that I really, really love about them. Do I have Glow Recipe? I used to, but I haven't used it in a while. Super random, but you want to get to know me. I do have a husband, yes. 6 years married happily with 3 babies. You have hooded and small downturned eyes and use black eyeliner, but you blend it out, which makes it look better. Girl, see, that means you know your stuff, Christina, because some people don't know that. Like, I even tell people, if you're going to use a black eyeliner, just don't overdo it because it'll really make your eyes small. $500 for half the products you own right now. Girl, I have literally an Ulta store back here. I have to do giveaways with makeup because I have so much stuff. And do I have a boyfriend? No, I'm married, sweetie. I have a husband, 6 years. Do I like the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer? Yes, I used the one with niacinamide and where'd it go? It's right here and it's almost gone. I love it. Love it down. Olivia, don't feel bad. It's okay. It is okay. Even though I'm almost done here, which is kind of good because, like I said, I got class at 4:15, so we're making like perfect timing. All right, I'm going in with the NYX lip liner. This one is in the shade Espresso. This is my favorite lip liner. Why does your makeup peel? What happens? Is your skin too dry? Because I know that normally happens when the skin is too dry. Or I can never talk when I'm doing my lip liner. What setting spray do I use? I actually use 2 different ones. I use the Morphe Luminous setting spray, and then I use the Revolution Makeup Super Fix. You're sick? I'm sorry you're sick, sweet pea. Do I use Juvia's or Clinique? I've tried Juvia's Place, and Juvia's, they have some great products, but I know sometimes people used to tell me that their products were really, really oily. Did you try iced coffee? I have tried that before. So you only use it on the outside corners of your eyes in a light eyeshadow. Girl, yes, you know your stuff. Yes, I do have kids. What time is it for you? It's 3:49. e.l.f. primer makes your makeup peel. That's odd. Maybe it just doesn't work well with your skin. Another one that I can recommend to you. Have you tried Milk Hydro Grip? It's Night in Your Country. e.l.f. lip oils. Somebody else said that on my live before, on my last live, so I'm gonna have to go check them out. Definitely gonna check them out. Let me finish my lips. I feel like I keep talking and I haven't finished these lips, and normally it does not take me this long. Okay, so easy fix. Real simple. Elf primer is amazing. Yeah, I personally love it. Do I like Temu? Never tried them. Never tried them, not even gonna lie. Do you like them? What do you like about them? Do some highlighter on the tip of my nose. I used to do that, but I stopped doing that maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Just because I felt like that gave off like really high school glamour or for prom. Like I said, I'm 27, so I like to keep with looks that I can actually wear out, like that are wearable. And I just stopped doing that. And also I have a really, really, really oily nose. And I realized that putting highlighter on my nose made my nose look even more oilier than it was. Yes, Juvia's Place was where one of my first foundations that I was using when I was taking clients. And it, don't get me wrong, it was really, really good. I felt like with all the shades that I had, because I think I had 60 different shades or something like that, or 120. I don't remember. But it worked really well. But it did get oily and it did transfer a lot. Hi. They're very cheap, the Elf lip oils. Yeah, Elf has some really affordable makeup products. Can I do a red pepper look? Sorry, you keep asking. I'll eventually get to that. I have a lot of looks lined up and then a lot of requests, so I'll get to those. I definitely will, though. Especially if I have enough time. I also am in school, so I can only do so much. No problem. Okay, so now that I got my lipstick on, this is the Juvia's Place Nubian Sand lipstick. I love this because to me it's perfect for a nude lip, especially when you pair it with a brown lip liner. Elf Putty Primer. I used to use the Putty Primer, but I did not like it. I really didn't. Something about it, I just did not like the formula. Maybe they changed it. Okay, so now that our lips are on, like so. I think that's super cute. I'm going to go in with the Lawless Beauty Forget the Filler. This one is in Daisy Pink. It says, can I get Glow Recipe Toner, Dewdrops Pink Juice? I can definitely go check it out. And I love this. Like I said, it's really, really pink. And I'm going to put that over my lips. I love this stuff because even though it's like a lip plumper, it doesn't burn. If anything else, it's like a minty, cool, like refreshing feeling. Mommy. Yes, baby. Milano Primer. I'm about to check that out. The lip liner Eats. Thank you. It's my favorite one. I'm actually about to run out, so I'm probably going to go get some more soon. Yes, Nene. Yes. Okay, baby. I have no idea what she said, guys. I just be agreeing and stuff. And she could be saying, Mom, I'm going to take all your food. And I just be like, okay. Yes, I am a mom. Can we meet your kids? No, I don't really plan to put them on my lives. But if you go check out my videos, sometimes they're in my vlogs. But when it comes to my kids, because I know that trolls exist online, I'm not going to expose them to that. Because I don't ever want them to get on social media and be like they talked about them bad. I feel like if my kids want to get on social media, I'll let them make that decision when they get older. Stop. You guys don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize at all. Now I'm going back in with the Milk Makeup Mascara. Oop. Oh, I thought I got it on the back of my hand. I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line. I feel like that chocolate brown liner that I was using really brings out like the brown in my eyes. Shine bright like a diamond. Yes. Keeps coming out wrong. It's Milani. It's the Siri. It's that autocorrect thing. Okay, so I'm going to spray myself one more time. And yes, I spray myself at least 3 to 4 times before I finish my makeup. And that's just to ensure that everything is really, really locked in. Do you have a vanity? I used to. I actually just got rid of my vanity. Just got rid of it. I'm actually going for something completely different now. Like, I don't want the typical beauty content creator like look anymore. Like, I kind of just want to do my stuff and like just do what I got to do. Didn't know they made mascara? Yes, Milk Makeup has the best mascara to me. I love their Kush mascara. But what type of perfume do I use? Oh, girl. I use a lot of Arabic perfumes. I love Chanel. I love Giorgio Armani. I love niche perfumes. I love, hold on, Naomi, Carolina Herrera. Ooh, what else do I use? I have a lot. I even love Victoria's Secret. I love a lot of perfumes. A lot. Also, guys, this is the finished look. What are we thinking? Like I said, it's not the usual glams that I do where I do all the rhinestones and the crazy artwork, but I still feel like this one ate. Hi. Do I ever make scents? Absolutely. Absolutely. I love to layer my scents. I love to because I just feel like it creates something new. Like I'll take my Giorgio Armani. It's like an aqua scent, and I'll take the Pear Glaze perfume by Victoria's Secret, and I will layer those, and that is my favorite combo. Every time I wear it, somebody always stops me and asks me what I have on. So cute. Thank you, Ambi. What does Arabic perfume smell like? It's honestly, it just smells rich. It just smells like you have money. It just smells so good. Like the scents to me last so much longer. Like I have a lot of Lattafa. I even bought my husband some. Like it just smells so good. Like the one I got him a bourbon one. And then I can't remember what the black one was, but it just smells so, 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 so good. Thank you, Laura. You said you don't want to skip, but this is long. That's fine, Madeline. You can go ahead and go. At this point, I'm kind of just chatting. I'm about to get off really soon because I have to go tune into my class. I'm so good at makeup. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, and like I said, filter test. So this is a filter, super smooth. And this is without the filter. And we still look really, really good. We even have like a slight dewy look, which I like because to me, it just gives off like skin. Your air. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. No. Okay. Good luck in class. Thank you. But I'm about to go because I'm starting to hear my kids fussing, and I got like 15 minutes or so left. Oh, thank you so much. You're scared to wear fake lashes in case they have a reaction. So some people wear mink. I feel like faux mink works just as well. They have lashes that aren't actually real like animal fur, which I highly suggest, especially if you have allergies. But the ones that I wear, you don't ever have to worry about that. I've never heard anybody say they had a reaction to Kiss products, lashes, and you can find their lashes in Walmart. You subscribe? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The makeup is slay, period. Thank you. You was here when I did the sunset one. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. We decided to do something more calm today, which probably really isn't even calm, but I still feel like this is more calm than what we normally do. But yes, I'm about to go, guys, because it's time for me to go relax and make sure my kids are straight again, even though I know they're fine. They just ate, but need to make sure they're good. And then I got to go sign on to class, and I don't want to be late for that. So, oh, it was your first one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be sure to go check out some other videos before we go. Leopard print. I actually just did a leopard print makeup look. I did like a Lisa Frank leopard print, and I also have a regular leopard print one on my channel. So that's another thing I need you guys to do. If you go ahead and go check out my channel, I put a link in the description where you can see a whole playlist of beginner friendly makeup looks and other just creative looks that I've done. I would really, 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 really greatly appreciate it if you guys go check those out, because when we get on the next slide, we can talk about those too. But you guys have a fantastic day. Yes, Ambi, you have an amazing day. Thank you so much, Tanisha. Yes, son. Yes, I can. Okay, yeah, it's time for me to go. My kids need me. I will see you guys in the next FaceTime call. Bye, guys.